Welcome to Longview. Kevin Long is my name. I'm an independent weather forecaster based in Bendigo, Victoria. Okay, there is two lines of forecasting that I offer on my website. One is a brief quarterly forecast that I publish on the website, which is a general forecast. The second one is also a general forecast with lots more detail in it that I email out to any clients who would like to receive that information. And for a small fee of $200 a year, they will get at least 4 of these reports per year, maybe 5 or maybe 6, depending on how the year's going. If something happens dramatically within the sea surface temperatures mainly, I can email you out a newsletter which is highlighting that point and how that might be affecting the future of the growing season. My forecasts are largely based on the lunar cycles, the planet cycles, sea ice cycles, and the predictability of those cycles. Those cycles are then fine-tuned and influenced by sea surface temperature. And sea surface temperature can change very quickly in critical areas. So that's where I can react. Those sudden changes, almost sudden changes over 2 or 3 weeks sometimes, we can see the general pattern of sea temperature change to a point where it'll produce a major rain or a major rain will be diminished. I can give you an idea about which direction the weather's going to come in from in any particular year anywhere in Australia. Such as this last season just gone, it was obvious to me that the northwest of Western Australia was the most likely place to have the heaviest rains, because all the other areas were clouded in cold water around them, and it made it very difficult to get any major storms into any area. But Broome was the one exception this year. Okay, there's about seven or eight small documents that I've written over the last 10 or 15 years, which cover a number of subjects. And I think if you spend an hour or so reading those, you'll get a lot of information out about the natural climate cycles and how they affect your long-term management of your farm. You shouldn't be in a situation where thinking that next year's going to be a better year, because this one's bad, next year's going to be better. You have to look at the long-term cycle.